Hey guys, today I am finally starting on making this wig using my Princess Hair Shop hair. Everybody say hello to Anastasia, and yes, Anastasia has been through some that's why she looking like this. I apologize. She is what helps me make my wigs, especially when I'm lazy and I don't want to set up my stand. I grab her, sit on the floor, watch TV, whatever the case may be. This is the kind of cap that I'm using, and I got this from my local beauty supply store, and this is, it doesn't say who it's made by. Oh, Annie. It's an Annie cap, and it's their deluxe weaving cap. It's multi-purpose, size adjustable, same one size fit all. On this one it has adjustable straps in the back so that you can pull it tighter or looser, however you plan on doing it. So that's what I'm going to be using to make my wig. Now I really normally don't plan out too much. Yeah, when it comes to making these, how I typically do it is I have my closure here, and I'm sorry about my lighting. I really didn't set anything up. This is kind of like spur in a moment. Even though I knew I had to do this, it's really spur in a moment. So I apologize. This isn't going to be the best quality video, but I do want to share with you guys how I did it. Now I've already colored the roots of this hair. As you can, well, you probably can't see. Roots of this hair is a lot darker than the tips of it, but I'll show you in better lighting once I'm done with the wig. And I just have it pulled up into a ponytail. So how I'm gonna do this is, I don't want to say attach, but I guess that's what we will be doing. I'm gonna just put it like right at the very tip of the wig, like in the center of it. So I'm gonna make sure that the hair is just a little bit over the band. I'm just gonna tack down the closure so that I can begin sewing. When I sew it, I'm not gonna sew it, of course, in the front, but I will sew it around the perimeter of, or the around majority of the perimeter of the closure, so that once I'm done, I could just go ahead and cut this part out. So I'll go ahead and tack it down, and then I'll begin sewing. Alright guys, so I have the closure pinned down. Just got like some random pins in it so that it's pinned into place. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and start sewing my closure down. And you sew it like you would sew, you know, regular track. So I'm going to start a little bit further away from the edge of the closure, because normally when I start, I like to knot it, and I don't want a big knot at the very front of this closure. So I'm going to start a little bit further inward with my sewing, and I'm just using a regular C needle, and it's a regular thread. I haven't purchased any of the thinner thread yet, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do so, because I just want to see the main difference between the two. So I'm going to buy some and probably do a review on it. So yeah, so I have my knot there. So I'm going to do is kind of, it's going to be it's going to be a double stitch here. My tripod is right next to my arm, so if I hit the camera, I'm sorry guys. And just so that I can make sure that it's really secure on the edge, I'm going to get as close to it as I can without it being extremely noticeable. And then I'm going to come back, feed my needle through my thread just so that it's not any loose threads hanging through the thread that I've already sewn. Make sure it's pulled nice and taut, and then I'm going to continue on sewing the rest of the closure down. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I have it sewn all the way around onto the cap. all the way around, and I find it easier to sew my closure on first and then go through and sew the rest of the wig on, or the rest of the wefts on, only because I don't like to cut this extra lace off on the sides and in the back. Of course we're gonna cut it off in the front once we get done, but I like to sew my tracks on top of that so that I can conceal the thread from me sewing down the closure. So I like to do it that way. I don't think I've honestly even seen it done any other way but this way, but this is the way I find that's easier for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with sewing down the tracks, and honestly I'm not even gonna come back until probably once I get like up here closer to this closure, because I mean, you know, there's a load of videos showing how to sew down tracks on a cap, and I actually have a couple of them myself, and I'll make sure that I'll link them below. But I think it would be kind of pointless for you guys to sit down and watch something that you've probably already seen before. So I'll just come back once I'm getting ready to finish up the top, and then we shall see how this baby will look on. I've already washed the hair, and I've actually washed it with shampoo and conditioner. I didn't do just a co-wash. I washed it. But I think once I'm done with it, I may go back through and just saturate it with some water and use the, I forget the name of it, but I'll come back and show it to you from Organics, what I showed you guys in the last video. Once I get to that point, then you guys will know, and stay tuned because I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up this wig. We'll see it at the end. Alright guys? Okay everybody, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up sewing the very top. I've gotten it almost done completely. I'm not gonna do this part on camera only because I am really pressed for time right now. So what I did, I'll turn it. But what I did is, I'm gonna try to show you guys. If you guys notice that this one is starting to overlap the lace right here. So what I'm gonna do is just continue on. Let me find my track. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue on and just fold this over until it gets like that. So I want it really close to where that initial thread was. I'm sorry, my lighting is horrible. I'm using sunlight and it's just not in a good angle. So yeah, I'm gonna flip it over, but I want this to be like right on top, or even as close to that last thread as I can get it. I'm doing like 3 things right now at once. I wish I just could have paced myself better to make this video, but I'll be back once I'm done. Okay guys, so I have finished the unit, and yes, I'm looking a horrible hot mess right now, but I finished up the unit last night. So this is all of it in its glory. Yes, it looks like a whole lot of hair, but it's really not this big once I put it on. What I do notice is that the closure, the texture of the closure is a lot tighter than the texture of the wefts, so I'll figure out a way to make it blend. But for the most part, I've already cut the lace off of the closure, and I tried to cut it as close as I could to the hair with, of course, not harming the hair. And I used like some little eyebrow scissors to do that. I try to cut it as close to the hair without messing it up. What I'm gonna do, I've already had my part here. I've tried it on and everything. So what I've been doing lately to make it look a little bit more realistic in the part area is I cut a little V in where my part is, and you can do this as many times as you need to throughout the closure. That'll make it look a little bit more realistic also in the hairline, because it won't just be like one straight line across. So I just like to take it, again, without harming any of the hair. I just take it and snip, snip, and then pull it out. And I don't know if you see this, guys. I'm gonna see if I can, yeah, it's got a little divot in it right there. And to me, I feel like it just helps it look a little bit more realistic. Underneath, I took some clips out of a old unit that I had, and I sewed it on either side, or on both sides of the wig. I didn't sew any in the back. I probably will, but I'm not going to do that now because I'm going to put this wig on for the purpose of my video. I'm going to wear it today, but for my daughter's birthday party, I'm going to have a different hairstyle because I want something that's not going to be as much hair. I'm going to do a real quick bob video, and then I'll put this back on afterward. So I mean a quick bob wig. I said a bob video, but I may show myself cutting the wig, you know. But yeah, that's what I've been doing lately to my closures. Now, I am no pro with these things, y'all, and y'all already know that, but I just I like to tweak things, and I did this on one of my RPG show wigs, and I fell in love with it. It looked so very realistic. So I was like, I'm going to start doing that all the time. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. So this is what I've been using a lot, and I like it so far. I haven't used any other kind, so I don't have anything to compare it to. So once I start using some other ones, then I'll be able to just give you guys a full review. I think it was like $5 or $6. $5 and change, or $6 and change, and I got this from my local beauty supply. So I put this all around my hairline just so that, you know, it'll lay down. Yeah, I don't know where I left off at, I'm sorry, but I think I was talking about the two different textures, I think. But anyway, what I did, and this was just kind of like a quick fix, nothing major, was I just put some water in it, because of course I already washed it and everything. So I put some water in it, and it's been a couple days between the time, actually it's been a few days between the time that I've washed it, and that I made the wig. So I put a little water in it. I don't want it to be drenched. And I know y'all are going to be like, well, just put some leave-in conditioner. Yeah, I will do that also. But right now, I'm just putting water because that's what's in front of me. The sink. And some of this Moroccan Curl and Perfection from Organics. There's this stuff, though, that I want to get from, it's either Ulta or Sephora. And I saw Adriana, yeah, I know her channel. I'm definitely sure y'all are familiar with her channel. But I saw her on her Instagram that she used it a while back, and I screenshot it with my phone, and I'm gonna go get some. It's for curlier hair, and supposed to tame it and make it manageable and all of that yada. So I want to try it out and see how it is. I love this hair. I love this style. I just gotta like I said, play around with the closure, and it honestly it's just on this side. This side is fine. This side is cool. I don't know, I must have did something to this side. I know it's more hair on this side than it is over here, but these curls are more defined in the closure than the curls over here. I don't know what I did, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. What I was actually going to do was diffuse it, but I don't really have time to do that right now. I'm just trying to hurry up so that I can get out of here and go finish getting stuff for Karis's birthday. So I like it the way that it looks right now. I definitely like how it looks right now. As long as I don't, you know, mess with it, you know, for right now at least. I'll probably try to diffuse it a little bit just so that it won't, you know, and then I end up looking like crazy woman. I'm almost at the point where I could probably feel the frame in the closet like we were talking about in the last video, but not right now. So this is it. This is my wig that I made using the Mongolian Kinky Curly Hair from over at Princess Hair Shop. Do I love it? Absolutely. I put all the information about the hair in the info box below so that you guys will see it. And yeah, I'm gonna get close so that you guys can see how it's laying up here. And this is like kind of like one of the most comfortable wigs that I've made, you know, starting out. I guess because I didn't braid my hair so tight, I didn't really do a good job braiding my hair. I just did a real quick job. But that's what happens when you don't prepare. So I don't know if you can see it better with me standing like this, but the top a little bit more curlier than the bottom. I noticed that the hair in the closure was a lot brighter or a lot lighter of a brown also, which I had no problem with. I've already deepened the roots, so I'm okay in that department. I'm just trying to think of everything about this hair. I was making this wig. Yeah, I'm feeling this. So, Princess Hair Shop, Mongolian Kinky Curly Hair. I'm gonna take some pictures and then I'm gonna be like deuces. Alright people, let me know how you guys are feeling this, because I'm feeling it. If you ain't feeling it, then that's alright, because I'm feeling it. Okay, I'm gonna stop because I'll be here another 20 minutes planning it. Alright peeps, I'm gonna holler at you later. Leave all your comments below. How you like this hair? How would you style this hair? Oh, you know what? One more thing. I was trying to do it because I watch Tom the Infamous videos, and I notice a lot when she wears her closure. And you know what? I think I'm about to answer my own question, so never mind. I haven't did anything to the back, so I kind of don't know what's going on back there. And to be quite honest, I don't care. Because when I put my coat on, I'll probably just leave it back inside of it anyway. So it don't matter to me. But, yes. Big hair and red lips. I should make that into a song, right? Big hair and red lips. Alright, people. I'm going to holler at y'all later. And, again, let me know how you feel about this hair. Leave a comment below. How would you style it? Would you color it? Do you guys think I should ombre just the very tips of this hair? Let me know about that because I'm really considering it. I'll be back sometime next week to give you guys an update. Like I said, I'm going to change my hair for the weekend just for the baby's party so that it could be a little bit more tame, a little bit less hot. And then I'm going to put this one back on. Alright?